That's how you want to start the show?
No, I was just gonna say something about last week.
You know what? Let's go.
Oh my gosh! Welcome to Toasting while Tipping. I am LaDonna Ray, and
I'm Boss Lady Plus Two.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you. I love you. I love you. Everybody was applauding. Wow! Thank you, guys. We got a studio audience. Hello,
Hey, everybody.
All right. Well, this show is about just about anything. We talk about hot topics, things that you think about, things you don't think about. We raise awareness, we create questions, and we answer some of them as well. And most of the time, we have a drink. Did you forget the red cups again?
You know what? Why is that always my responsibility? Because I'm trying to figure out why am I responsible for the red cups?
Because you got one job. One job. And that is to bring the red cups.
Well, next week, I promise I'm on. Red cups is for everybody.
Well, I failed my one job last week, and that was to take the mute button off of the whole show. So we had a 43-minute muted show. So for those of you that watch podcasts and listen to them, you couldn't hear a damn thing. That's right. Because I hit the mute button. We're going to leave that open. All right. So here's the thing. There's been some things that happened over the weekend. As you know, there was the 4th of July. We had Juneteenth. They're kind of close. I feel good about Juneteenth, but not really. You know how I feel about that. But the 4th of July, there's always a masking of shootings that go on because of the fireworks.
Well, I'm not gonna say because it really stems to like any holiday. It's like people know that there are going to be a lot of people outside, and they come out and do these things that are just heinous towards us.
Yeah, well, towards everybody in the crowd. Because here in Illinois, Highland Park, not Hyde Park, you guys were safe this weekend. But in Highland Park, there was a gentleman, and I say gentleman very lightly, that just opened fire sniper style on the rooftop. I mean, this was premeditated. And once again, we have things that are going on that happen in what we're talking about, social media. He posted on social media.
Yes.
And nobody caught it?
Nobody at all. And what my problem is this. You could flag me because I said I was going to whoop somebody. But this man is on here posting guns, everything he can, saying that he really like bowing down to these people that are narcissists and like really crazy in the world. And you didn't even block his profile.
No, he didn't get blocked, but he did get caught. Okay. It took a good little 8 hours, but he got caught. And I'm sorry for those people that really took a hit, literally. You know, he hit 6 people that ended up losing their lives at a 4th of July parade. This is madness.
Yes, it is. And I think ever since that guy and what happened in Wisconsin, he got off for that. Like, it just gave people like the right to think they're just going to do anything they want.
You talking about Kyle?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they applauded him and high-fived him. But there's a story behind that also. But this guy just, maliciously directly hit, random people at a parade. You can't even take your kids out to get to see the fireworks and the festivities. But that's why I kind of, stayed home and went to backyard barbecues. Now, Boss Lady, you didn't do the same. You were out there.
Listen, ain't nothing gonna stop me from being out there. COVID is out there. I ain't never got COVID. I was partying the entire time. I'm not going to. You know why? Because it just feels good to be around people. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Because they stopped the fireworks, because that did happen, I did not go someplace that it was like millions of people. I was on a boat party, okay? Happy birthday, Cuzzo, all white. We did our thing. Yeah. So that was really fun. And then after that, it was like really family time doing karaoke outside in the backyard. So it wasn't like I was just around just a lot of people that I didn't know. But it was a fun time. I enjoyed this weekend.
Well, it's the people that give you COVID. What song did you sing on karaoke?
Oh, I didn't do any karaoke. All of the guys were so funny that I couldn't even stop laughing long enough to get up there to do karaoke. So I didn't even get a chance to do it. But just being around family and friends for me, it just felt good. But then yesterday it went bad.
For you?
My phone. I don't have a phone. Remember, I don't have a phone. My phone is in Elgin and I'm all the way in Chicago.
Nobody's calling you. I called you.
Oh. You funny? Nobody's calling me.
I mean, you got your watch. You good?
Do you want to see, okay, who is calling me? Because people calling me, okay?
All right. Trying to find out whose phone it is. But anyway, I know that feeling. I left my phone once and I didn't know where I left it. It actually, I jumped out of the car so fast that it fell onto the floor in the passenger seat underneath the floor mat.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought I dropped it on the ground. I called a friend to go check around where I was parked, and it wasn't there, and I was afraid somebody, but I could track it,
Mm-hmm.
and it never moved. So I was like, okay, it's gotta be there. It was where I said under the floor mat. Yeah. So
At least you found it. At least you feel a little better. Man, it's still by the metro station in Elgin.
by the metro station.
Man,
Wow.
it's okay. It's okay, guys. I'm okay.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you are. Insurance really helps. So another thing that we had a student actually at our school that dropped hers in the water. So her phone is out of there. But these are things that we have to think about with these electronics. Our life is in here.
Yes.
Okay. I'm feeling waterworks. Like I have allergies today. What happened in Akron? The guy that I didn't look it up to kind of finalize how many bullets he received, but unfortunately, the gentleman in Akron was hit by 60 plus bullets by the police, and he was unarmed, and it was just a routine traffic stop.
Sad situation that all of you police officers shot that many times at one person in a vehicle that is not a threat.
Yeah.
Sad situation, but this is going to continue to happen until they start persecuting some of these officers. It's going to continue to happen because this is nothing but giving everybody an opportunity to show why we need to demolish a lot of these gun rules.
Yeah, I think that's part of it, but there's a lot more to it. Not to say that I have all the answers, but I'm really looking at the psychology of the word black. And when you say that something is so negative under just that one word, then that makes the people that associate themselves with being black look that negative. So people are actually brought up to believe that anything that is calling themselves black is a negative. So that ending their life is almost like ending someone who is not considered to be human. We're going back to the days of the Constitution when we were considered to be 3/5 of a human. I don't think that was ever revealed that we are definitely a whole human, especially with our association with the word black.
Yes, and then for me, I really think that we need to get back to some of that stuff that we was doing back in the day too, though. I think we need to get back to marching.
Oh.
I think we need to get back to standing on their necks about stuff that we really want because I feel like they're losing
ground.
Yeah. I really do feel like that. And I think we're not doing enough. It was crazy that on Facebook, the skit with the girl talking about not bringing her son or the rest of her kids something went viral. And we just got through overturning Roe versus Wade because people like the negative.
Well, what is your opinion on that guy bringing food for his kids and not the others?
Hey, he's been doing that for a long time. That ain't the first time he did that.
Yeah.
So let's not go there.
Have you ever done it, boss lady?
No, I feed everybody.
Yeah.
I feed everybody in the house.
Yeah,
so kids are kids.
I'm different. If you fell asleep or if you're not cute, you're not eating.
I'm dead. You're really good.
What? God gave me cute kids. But if they fall asleep, I'm going to eat just like this.
Quietly.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You gotta stay up.
Come on now. Put the food in the microwave.
I'm not putting it anywhere. I'm putting it in the refrigerator for tomorrow.
Hey, y'all, call me when y'all need something to eat. Don't worry about it. I got you.
That's just the way it is, So I don't, Roe versus Wade, we talked about that last week, and I'm still kind of on the fence about, how people are just going in an uproar when it comes to having abortion, not having abortion rights, it being wrong, it being right. The heartbeat starts at so many days. And it's like, are we really thinking about the process here? Because what happens to those children when they become criminals or unwanted or someone mismanaged their life because they weren't ready? And I know we take it back to the bedroom. Well, if you weren't ready, then don't do what it takes. And I don't agree with that because that's part of life. Mating is natural. Okay. Becoming pregnant is natural. But because we have lived in a world of science, we have become very comfortable with using science to direct or to kind of make the direction that we want to, that's not what I want to say, to determine the direction we want to go in.
Yeah, well, we talked about that.
Take it away though.
Last week too with the DNA mining. I mean, for me, I just don't think that the real purpose in what they say they're doing these experiments and all of this other stuff is the reason. Like, I don't think they took away Roe versus Wade because of that. I think it was maybe because the white population is dying out and everything is mixing. And so now you have to put in some kind of clause. Hey, I'm just saying, hey, I'm just thinking outside the box. That's all I'm saying.
So
Now, everybody else try to think like this.
Are you saying that whites get more abortions than blacks? Okay. Well, you do know that Planned Parenthood was brought about to control the black population. So you have a microphone, sir, in the audience. Please speak, Sean.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Tell us.
Let me say everything that boss lady is true. The white race is dying because not a lot of white people are having kids these days. Number one, and the abortions are helping the whites than they are in the blacks. You know what I'm saying? And it's a true fact. Nothing she is saying is lie. It's all true.
Yeah. And this coming from, sir, how do you identify?
Well, my name is Sean Vanderheck, for the record.
And you can already hear the name. You already know he ain't black. So how do you identify? How do you identify yourself, I should say? Like,
well, I'm a white man, you know what I'm saying? And I've been
I just wanted you to say it.
I've been in all mixed communities. I've been around this whole city, everywhere, in every neighborhood, drove through it, walked through it, whatever. So I've been around the block many times.
And you've seen a lot of things.
I've seen a lot of things. I've seen things I can't even say.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
I do.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's real. Everything that she's saying is real. It's 100% on point.
Wow.
Man.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Sean. So appreciated.
What about what I said, though?
She always got to get a plug. She always got to get a freaking plug.
I'm just asking. What about me? Okay.
What you said about, you only going to feed certain individuals.
Oh, wow.
I told you about that. I like that about you. You hard. I like that because I'm similar to the same way.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going to eat off my plate for free.
If you fall asleep, that's too
You
bad.
fall asleep,
especially if my hand make the
fall
egg
asleep,
rolls.
you miss it. You don't come when you're supposed to. You better get on and go somewhere.
Hey, Sean, you've been the best. Thank you so much,
Thank
Sean.
you for having me.
Thank
All right.
you.
Once again, you are watching Toastin while Tippin with me, LaDonna Ray, and
Boss Lady Plus 2.
And I'm telling you, we have a live audience here, and it just makes it so much fun. We used to do this remotely at home, right? I still got my green screen, making it look like I was up against some brick wall with some lighting, but I like this better.
I do too.
This is that real?
Yeah. She said, is that real? I cannot. We are in a radio station.
I'm trying to touch it.
Okay.
You know, I've been in VR so long, things I can't tell what's really going on. But what grinds your gears, Boss Lady Plus 2? You were talking about having a segment called "What Grinds Your Gears." I'm looking around for some tissue. I got allergies up the wazoo.
I don't see
I got a
any.
feeling you gonna push out some bull-ish, and I'm gonna be sneezing.
You know what? Let me tell you something. What grinds my gears right now was really because I'm all on this. Well, I'm not actually on eat. Like people around me just want my heart to be a little more red for me to feel emotions.
Yeah.
But what grinds my gears is when I ask you a question and you can't just give me a simple answer. So
that's me.
I'm just trying to figure out, people don't answer questions to comprehend. They answer questions to respond. And when I say it's grinding, it just irritates me so bad that people can't just stop and think about what they can really say before they say it.
I'm guilty. When someone asks me a question, I never give a yes or no. It's always an explanation as to why it's going to be no or why it's going to be yes.
Always.
And I've heard that before. Yeah. So let's move on to the next subject.
Are you working on it? Are you specifically trying to work on it?
I didn't know it was a problem.
So you just said out your mouth that you know that it's a problem because
No,
people have said it to you.
Just because they say something to me doesn't mean it's a problem per se, right?
That means you might need to work on it because I know not only one person said it. How many other people have said this?
I lost count, but ask me a question. Ask me a question. Ask me a question.
What kind of drawers you got on today? She said any question. Okay, we're gonna go back.
First of all, I don't have on drawers. I have on panties.
Was that it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well,
next question.
All right, I was about to say, let's go to the real question. How was your day?
That's not a yes or no.
If it's a yes or a no, it don't matter what you got something to say about everything.
Okay, I've had a decent.
Did you sleep well?
Can I answer the second question?
You're never gonna just give a yes or no. Did you sleep well?
Well, with the exception of having,
I told you it don't work.
I had to take some
It don't work.
NyQuil or something because my allergies are just bad this time of year.
You know
so.
what? Let's go to the next topic because it
But
just
I did go
never
to sleep,
works.
though.
It never works with you.
Well, I pointed it out. You don't have to beg it. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
I love it. Hey, I love her.
Wow.
So you know when people tell you who they are, believe them.
Believe them.
Believe them.
This is where we would toast while tipping.
This is
right.
toast.
Yeah, we're toasting while tripping. Actually.
Just think if we was actually toasting right now.
Yeah. Oh, what would you have in your drink? Or what would you be drinking?
Let me see. Today I'm feeling kind of. I think I'm gonna go with infusion, cucumber, and lemonade.
Oh, that sounds good. I need to hang with you. I don't know my drinks like that.
Yes, I know my drinks.
Okay. I would go with a mimosa right about now because it's refreshing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of those on the boat, so I'm gonna go ahead and stay away from them.
Do you know how to swim?
No.
Did you wear a lifeguard? A life jacket, rather?
No.
Or did you wear a lifeguard?
Wouldn't have mind that. But no, none of that. I love water, but I don't know how to swim.
Yeah. So unfortunately, my cousin lost her cousin last week, literally on Monday. He was on his boat parking it, bumped, and fell out into the water and could not swim.
Wow.
So her and I have agreed that we're going to take swimming classes together. I said, so you're going to take swimming classes with me? And she said, yes.
That's nice.
I don't want to be, and I don't want to lose you. So I don't want to be in those positions where we're not able to survive in case of emergency. So those of you that have been afraid of the water, it's out there. Okay.
And I'm buying me a boat. So
yeah, I'm buying me a boat too. And it's going to be right next door to yours. And I promise you that I'm going to know how to swim. And I hope that you do too, because that is just a sad way to go when it could have been avoided.
Yeah. And you know what? What's crazy is that you're saying that is because that entire time on the boat, when I was on the edge of the boat, when I was on the side,
you're on the edge.
I'm on the side. I'm just like, wow, what if I fell over in this? I kept thinking that.
Yeah.
I would like go right up under the ship. Like there's nothing to grab on, nothing like.
Right. Was it nighttime too?
No, it was day.
Oh, okay. Day party. Well, just float. If when in doubt, just float.
Just lay back, okay? Because it's a lot of me. I'm gonna float, okay? To the top.
I got it. Well, I know this is your segment. What grinds your gears? Nothing really gets on my nerves. I'm an easygoing person. But I did receive a letter. I'm gonna try and remember everything that this person wrote to me.
Okay.
I put some bullet points down. She says, I've been dating this guy for a short period of time. And when we first started out, we were madly in love. And towards a few months in, she met his family, his friends, and now they are like roommates. What should I do? I know that's a sad one. But in my opinion, try to communicate with them. If he started out that way, then it's in him. You just got to remind them that it's in him. Okay. What do you think?
Because I'm so against relationships, I say leave. And the reason I say leave is because, man, if you are not happy, walk away. It is okay to be alone. And I think so many people are fearful of being alone. It is okay. If he wants you, he'll come get you. I promise. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. If he wants you, he'll come get you. If it was meant to be, it happened. But I just can't not be not happy no more. Yeah. I'm at peace.
Yeah.
So if you trying to come in and rule or take off my peace or, mess it up or whatever you want, no. Leave.
I mean, okay. but what about communicating? And maybe they didn't realize that they became, boring or things, they weren't the same.
So how old are they?
Because she didn't say all of that.
Because come on, man, at certain ages, you know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And you know that you should not be settling at this age. We have no time at our age to still be trying to figure somebody out.
Oh, you put me in your age category?
You know what?
I love it.
We are almost the same age, y'all.
No, we're not.
What?
You're much younger than me.
You know what? We're not even going to have this conversation on here because we're not going to tell the facts. Okay? Because I'm 29 and older.
Yeah. Yep.
And you out?
Yeah. All right. So the next subject we have,
I love it.
goodness. The next subject, next topic. I don't know what we got. We got the weekend support report. Yay!
Yay!
Weekend
Turn
support
it
report. Oh
up.
my gosh. This is where we talk about what small businesses we supported and mostly what Black small businesses we supported. Because, man, over the weekend, I saw a young lady get a Burberry scarf for her birthday. She was so excited. Like, she was like, Burberry! She held it up to her face and everything. And all I was doing while I was sitting there was thinking, well, what if it was Tyrone Berry? You know what I'm saying?
What
like,
if it was Telfar?
is that a Black-owned
Black
company?
brand.
See, I just want to see us get as excited, if not more, about brands that hit our community. And I don't like to really go black, blah, 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 blah. I don't like doing that, but we have companies that can be way more successful if we got just as excited
Mhm.
and push their brand just as hard as we push those brands we can barely afford.
And that is so true. And I think a lot of us are stuck on what the artists are doing, what the movie stars are doing. And so that trend is what they're following to get those types of things. And again, another situation where we are following and not creating.
Yeah.
We got to create our own lane.
I agree.
And we got to rah-rah our lane. We have to do that. A lot of us are not. So,
well, I'm going to rah-rah Christopher Shavers out there at Unbeatable Eatables. He's located at 4031 175th Street in Country Club Hills. They have all the delightful sandwiches, fries. I mean, it's just, first of all, their tuna sandwich, they use shredded lettuce, and it's actually really good on a tuna sandwich. The bread is fresh. The customer service is the bomb, and they just remodeled. So yeah, shout out to Christopher Shavers at Unbeatable Eatables in Country Club Hills.
Hey, I love it, man. Shout out. I got 2 Black-owned businesses to shout out. Shout out to It's Scrib Booking. Shout out to Scrib. She does all of my flyers, my video work. She does everything that has to do with the production when it comes to Boss Lady Plus 2. So shout out to her. She just did me a new flyer and it is awesome. So shout out to you, Scrib. You can get her at itscribbooking.com. And shout out to Black Couture. And Candy Cash. Sorry, 2 plus size, not even plus size. I'm going to say Black women vendors.
Yeah.
Who sell a lot of cute clothes. So make sure you add them on Instagram. It'll be Black Couture on Instagram and CandyCashCollections.com.
I love it. And then Tondalea Richardson, she said, I used to eat there as a teenager. David says, love the hair, ladies.
Okay.
All right. Mine's still the same as it was last week. Yours is different.
I am dead.
Let me try something. Okay, here we go.
You know what? She just always doing some. Do not even worry about. No, that's not sexy. Even the audience said,
What? Go back to regular way? You don't like this? I was feeling it.
Look at her. Okay, Sean.
I got him on standby. Okay. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. No eyelashes for me. All right. So also, did I mention I need some tissue?
You gotta grab her something, please, Sean.
Yeah. Sean, can you grab me a tissue or something from this is live TV, y'all.
Like this would happen on live TV,
live
okay?
TV. Wait, don't knock the light over. Okay, all right, yeah. A soft piece, please. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do it. Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! So listen, people.
I did it.
She told me otherwise I'm just gonna do it.
Everybody's clapping now.
I love it. Hey, listen, okay? Because I have learned that there are some things that people do that's just got excuses. Dang. Okay.
You still talking about me?
No. Nah. So I'm talking about my daughter. So my daughter is in something like a relationship, like a situationship.
Your daughter?
My daughter. She's in a situationship.
What's a situationship?
Something that you know you don't need to be in. I'm just saying,
that's
for
what
real.
I thought, but go ahead.
A situationship, and she keeps wanting to see this person in a different light. And I'm like, she keep telling you who she is, though. So if she keeps telling you, you got to believe it at some point that this is just who she is.
Gave me toilet paper.
So
I love it.
I don't even
This is
understand.
toilet paper, guys. No, I love it. I love the toilet paper. I just want to be clear. Go ahead.
We have to really recognize who people are. I mean, if they're telling you this is who they are, then this is who they are. It is just like that simple. But we got to stop making people or even trying. This what I'm trying. This is what I'm thinking of, guys. Stop doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You are insane.
Wait. Love is so powerful, though. I mean, I know a situation where a woman is way too old to be acting the way that she does. She, at the moment her boo took illness, she decided to take flight. She stopped going by there. She had no desire to assist him or help him. But, and then she just ultimately broke up with him because maybe she found a new person to take care of her.
Yeah, well, you know what? People, again, we'll go back to people tell you who they are. We have to start listening.
Yeah.
We don't listen. We run through too many red flags.
Oh, that's true.
Because you see them. You see the stuff that you are not willing to accept. But because you say you love this individual, you compromise yourself for this individual. For what?
What do you say? On love, compromise, not listening to people when they tell you who they are.
Okay, my situation on love is this. Now you're talking to a guy that is 45 years old, single, never married, no kids. So my situation on love is this. You have to find the right one that you can trust, be honest with, and who's going to be honest with you. And you got to have loyalty. If you don't have that in a relationship, then you don't have any type of relationship, because that's what it's based on. And that's real talk, because I had a couple relationships myself. It's just the woman in my relationships broke up with me. I didn't break up with them.
Did they say why they broke up?
One of them broke up with me because I didn't have a GED at the time. The other one, she played me. Her name was Joanne. She was from Milwaukee again. We hooked up for about 2 years. She got pregnant. I was working at Waste Management on Pulaski before they shut it down. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, we got into a fight. She told me the baby wasn't mine and blah, blah. And she went back home to her mother's in Milwaukee again because she was living with me here in Chicago.
You said her name was Billie Jean?
Joanne.
Oh, Joanne.
Billie Jean. She gonna say the name again out loud, y'all. I can't stand her. I can't stand. Look at time to lay on there talking some I love love.
She loves love.
I love that you love love.
Yes.
Because it's got to be up and a down, because I'm down. I can't stand love right now.
You don't have to kill everybody else's joy.
I'm not. I'm just telling my opinion.
What made you turn so
emotionless?
We're not going to call your heart black anymore. What made you turn off your emotions?
Peace.
You want your peace.
I want peace. And if you can't be in my life and we have peace, then I don't need nobody in my life. I mean, it's just that simple. Look, I don't want to say, I'm not saying I'm against love. Everybody, if you love. I love that you love. I love to see black love. I love. But I'm telling you, for me and myself right now, what I need is peace. I don't need love right now. I need peace. I need peace.
What
more
about
than I
a
need
peace?
love.
You need a peace?
I need a piece of peace.
A piece of peace.
A piece of peace. Okay.
Oh my goodness. So Tadalea says, I love love. I'm just bad at it. Hold on. That was a song. I almost fell for it. What?
Let's go, Sean.
Go, Ray. What's going on in your love voice?
Wait, why'd you get the mic on that?
I'm just saying, right? Because I'm trying to figure out.
Hello?
Because she up here talking about love.
My love life is very simple. There was a time when I was married for 13 years, and I mastered being somebody's wife. Could I have been a better wife? Absolutely. Yeah. So once I divorced, actually before I divorced, I started thinking, oh my gosh, I have this sense of peace. Like you said, I have this sense of peace. I have this freedom. And I don't have to answer to anybody. You know what I mean? However, I've been a mother for 30 years, so I still have to do things for the sake of my kids. And I've been in a couple of relationships. And one of the relationships, like the one that I'm in now, is we're peaceful and we communicate. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
I
Yeah.
love it. So that's a great way to close out that love section. We don't even have
I'm sorry.
relationships because this is the wrong show. My show is relationship stuff. We don't talk about relationships on this show.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Yeah, just listen to the LaDonna Ray show and we'll talk about it some more. So there, I noticed that he said that someone broke up with him because he didn't have the right credentials. That really burns a hole in my soul. When you come to somebody and you tell them who you are, and then later on down the line, they decide that it's not good enough. That's just not cool. You know what I'm saying?
And they say that's a lot of the reason why men don't communicate, because women throw it back in their face after something they said.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that over the weekend, y'all. I did a live on TikTok. Yeah. I heard that over the weekend. I said, man, I ain't even think of it that way.
Right.
I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah, because I will do that.
I will. Me too. When you make me mad, it be my vengeance come out.
I think that we think about everything that we do for a person and we feel like they don't notice it. So we have to remind them. I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
I think people lose it sometimes and say things just to hurt individuals instead of stopping to really think about how it could really hurt.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know my words are like still, like it'll really cut you. You know what I'm saying? And I got to stop doing it. So I have to stop and think about some of the things in my responses.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Look at that. Maturity on the ball.
Yes.
Maturity. Speaking of credentials, Illinois Media School is located at 210 South Clark over there downtown. And I was going to go out and do some recruiting because I've seen greatness leave our school. People come in and the commercials say all you got to have is passion, but that's not all it takes. Passion is a good starting point. You actually got to put in the work. So I want to definitely go into letting everybody know that if you know someone that is ready for an 8-month program where you learn from the beginning to the end how to be a better media person, professional, TV, film, radio, marketing, website development, all of these things are built into the program. Once you have them call this lady right here. I don't know who this is. Carly. That's her professional name.
Yes, give me a call. Carly Rainey. I'm the director of admissions at Illinois Media School. And so what I do is I help students change their lives through media. Yeah. We love it. This is what we do. So we want people to enjoy it the same way that we do, maybe even more excited about it, so that you can get out there and really really let people see you, your brand, and see it flourish, and love really, really, helping people through us talking and everything else.
We have had some really heart-to-heart talks with students. We're basically loving on them just because they have chosen to be a part of our program. Along with that, we have people that are producers, artists, podcasters, YouTubers, influencers, TikTokers.
Man, we got everything.
TV person, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, all of those things. And I've seen them go on to work for companies like Disney, ESPN, WGCI, and so on and so forth. So I wanted to put that out there. I talked to Boss Lady about us mentioning the school just because we see so much greatness come out of our institution that we want you to be a part of it. And we might even have a student that wants to say a few words.
Yes. Again, my name is Sean Vanderheck, and I do go to this Illinois Media School in downtown Chicago, 210 Clark Street, floor 19. And I must say, for the first 2 months, I am having real fun. I'm using my gift as high as I can go. Well, not yet, but I'm getting there. Because my gift is to write and record songs. That is my gift from God, is to write. I am a writer. And everybody at the schools knows it. They see me work. They see me in the studio. I bust my butt as much as I can while I'm here until I get tired and then I want to go home. You know what I'm saying? So it's fun, but the work, you're going to have to put into it. You got to get here and get the work done. Yeah. There is no question. If you're not going to put into it, don't even bother coming. You're not going to get in the studio and do what you have to do. Mm-hmm. Don't even bother coming. And please have some kind of little talent, something in the field. Doesn't matter if you know how to work a camera a little bit, just something little so we can recognize your talent.
That's
You
right.
know what
That's
I'm saying?
right.
You gotta
Thank
have
you.
something. Don't come in here with no kind of talent because you ain't gonna go nowhere. Come in here with something. I'm just being real. You gotta have some kind of talent to be in an entertainment business.
That's what's up. And then on top of that, we have financial aid available. So don't be discouraged by traditional colleges and not being able to pay. We do have programs and financial aid available. So, toasting while tipping. I'll be glad when we can celebrate our anniversary because every show has been amazing with you.
Yeah, you too. You know what? I love your leadership. She just know how to do everything, man. So I'm just shout out to LaDonna Ray for doing it all when it comes to the industry. And if this is I'm telling you, if you come to Illinois Media School, that class right there, the best.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all get out here because it's something that we could do. And Clinton just got on there. Hey, Clinton.
Hi, Clinton. Oh my goodness. I love seeing you out there. Or at least we see comments. Guys, make sure you share, like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get Boss Lady's channel up today, actually, because I don't have anywhere to be. But yeah, so we're gonna get it going. And I want to make sure that you let everybody know to tune in with us every single week. We're gonna be doing this every Tuesday. And 1 o'clock has really been working. But listen, if you have a liquor company or if you have t-shirts or brands and you want to put product placement onto our show, we'll be more than happy to place it right here on this table and talk about it. We can also bring you onto the show virtually.
Yeah.
And that way you can talk about your brand as well. Now, you want to do that before we start charging, okay?
Because the price just went up. The price just went up.
Yesterday's price ain't today's price, right? So you want to do that before we start charging. But in the meantime, we want to be grassroots and help you get your brand out there. I don't mind sipping your juice. Or your juice, you know what I'm saying? Or your food. Shout out to Majani's. I definitely support them. They're a vegan restaurant. And just get your brand on. Don't sleep on your brand and always protect your brand.
Always. No other way.
Closing.
No, I just want to say, you know what? Hey, this has been a good journey for me. I'm loving this media thing, loving radio, loving hosting parties. Like, media is the way to go right now. Like, it is so many jobs. It makes you so marketable. So I'm welcoming everybody to really, for real, get into the things that you love to do and not to do the things that you just have to.
That's what's up. She's bringing the Black Wall Street back.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And if you need marketing, hit me up.
Yes.
This is what I look like when you call me, though.
Oh, Jesus. I cannot. Still call her.
Okay,
Still call her.
right,
Look
dude.
doesn't matter.
I
Just still
this.
call her because she got it.
That's what's up. All right, y'all. See you next Tuesday on
Toastin' while
tipping. I'm your host, LaDonna Ray.
And I'm Boss Lady +2.
Good night. All right, how do we turn this thing off?
So how do we turn this
Get
thing
away
off?
from me.
She always got something to say.
No, you did great. You did great. All right, let's see. We addressed everybody. Thank you, Clinton. He says she's the bomb.
He did. I gotta go see.